Okay, let me get straight to the point. Tony, I witnessed the panel that the lead attorney did concerning the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy. I first want to introduce myself. My name is Barbara Coleman. I'm educated by nobody but the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit has given me the knowledge and messages to give to kings and queens. And you are a king, and so is the lead attorney. Let me tell you what happened with you men today. First of all, Tony, the display of anger that you displayed ruins your whole case almost. Almost. Because no one wants to go into business with a man that looked like they will strangle you. You have already displayed anger, cursing a woman out on the internet, and a very popular woman at that. But when you go before people with money, and they are mostly of the Caucasian race, you know how to carry yourself. That's where you go wrong. Because, Tony, you have taught people to be millionaires. You have reformed yourself in any kind of incarceration that you had. You reformed yourself. You reformed yourself. And that reform was pointed out in a legal document to slander you. To slander you. And this is what was pointed out. And it wasn't pointed out that look how they brought up his past reputation. It wasn't pointed out like that and moved on. In my opinion, it was clowned. It was slandered. Yes, it was slandered because it was laughed at. And it was laughed at, including my business. So my record and my business was connected as a joke. And my business is not a joke. Your business is your income. And that's when I fell for you. I felt for you. I felt for you. I was like, wow. Wow. And like I told the lead attorney, he don't have the Holy Spirit to even consider that. And it's called mercy, empathy, compassion. He would not want his brand slandered like that. So he would not commit the crimes like that. But I'm quite sure that in his life he has been accused of crimes that he has not committed, either morally or legally. But you, Tony, had the opportunity to come up like the time that I came up. And I was very upset about him disrespecting religion and Kanye West. And I was so furious, I couldn't explain myself. I couldn't get to read him right. But he made a clip about it. But then he banned me from the back. So now no more messages could get out there to his panel. However it was done and whatever was done, that's the decision he must make. But I feel that he needs to learn a lesson. He did the very same thing that Larry Reed did to Bishop Whitehead. Larry Reed got on his panel or somebody else's panel, whoever panel he was on, and got on the floor and mimicked and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed at Bishop Whitehead. And what he did was open up Pandora box for you, Tony. Don't allow Pandora box to be opened up for you and the lead attorney. Address them once again. And both of you men, because he apologized 1,000 times, both of you men need to apologize to one another. First of all, for not being able, you, Tony, need to apologize for coming on the panel so angry like Will Smith. But the lead attorney wasn't no innocent Chris Rock. Chris Rock's joke was innocent. Lead attorneys wasn't. But in the lead attorney defense, he feels that we are ignorant and we don't know lawyer, layman language. So we don't know where he was, blah, 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 lawyer garbage bullshit. Tell it to a judge. But you could definitely not tell that to a jury. Despicable. Despicable. If he would have said, look how they trying to slander his name repeatedly, redundantly, look how they try to slander his name. Anybody could put allegations like this in a complaint. I don't know if he was reading the legal document. He was reading the legal document of a complaint. I don't know if he was reading the legal document of an actual charge, of the actual charge. To read that, you should have had that available also. Well, the actual charge says this, blah, 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 blah. If you had to do the job that the complaint wanted you to do, and that was slander Tony name. Any businessman know better. Any businessman know better. Because we're talking about people buying packages on the internet from criminals. This man is selling a real estate package. This is what this man is doing. And this is why when reform people see the light and the good ones try to do good, the display of ignorance and violence and anger scares people away. Tony, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You would not have done that too, in my belief. A Caucasian man, a popular newsman, you would have explained yourself. You better get it together. Lead attorney, in my opinion, if Tony wasn't ignorant as he was, slam dunk, he would have won his case. Because I believe he would get no more sales as he was getting of his packages. After that report that was reported for no particular reason at all. We talking about this man saving people. How did it get to this man? Business specified on it. Specified on it. When you was reading the report, you was telling us that these people was trying to slander this man, but you didn't emphasize it as you emphasize it as a joke and connected to his business, and just it was just washed away after that, in my opinion. Tony business was washed away after being mentioned on your panel, lead attorney. And that's that. That's that. Yeah, Tony, I had my day. I was very upset, excuse me, about him talking about Kanye West as if Kanye West was an idiot. And Kanye West is a genius and happily married now. He got out. Like that movie Get Out, he got out. Thank God. Kanye West, I'm speaking of. But that's mine. That's my opinion, Tony. You know, had you not displayed your ignorance, slammed down, you would have won your case. Because I just want you to keep track of your sales now after that report from the lead attorney of your business on the YouTube. Because he's a big influencer. Just like when Oprah was talking about the cows, the cow disease. Remember that? Those Texas farmers sued her because she's a big influencer and the meat market went down. Mostly everybody stop eating beef. If we're reporting on people being gullible, listening to people that have been convicted, and this soulless idiot, in my opinion, lead attorney, talking about he rather hire a murderer. Oh my God. For the murderers that got out of jail and repeated that crime, you would say something so dumb like that? Well, the lead attorney said, well, don't matter that this man R somebody. I could work with him. He incarcerated. He did his time. How many repeat offenders, especially of the M word? Regardless. Tacky. I'd rather hire a murderer. Ridiculous. Yeah, I want you to check out um another video I made about creators. It only has 33. I hope they are 33 kings and queens that will spread the messages, what's going on these YouTube streets. I gave a valuation of people, pages, and characters. Have a blessed day, Tony. I hope this message finds you. Let me see what the spirits had me say, because Lord knows I don't even be knowing myself. Thank you, Jesus, 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 Jesus.